Guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for watching. We are here today and we're lucky to be with James from Cobra Puma Golf, who has given us a little look at the new Cobra DarkSpeed driver. Remember, if you like our videos, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends. So James, thanks very much for joining us. Long awaited new product from Cobra Puma. It's this time of year, they always tend to bring out a driver and some product. DarkSpeed, tell me about it. What have we got?
So DarkSpeed, we've got three different heads.
Okay.
We've got an LS head, an X head and a Max head.
Max is what I've got, yeah?
Yeah, Max is what you've got in your hands, Alan. Basically, we've got something that suits every level of golfer.
Okay.
So the LS model is there to lower spin, keep the ball, sort of knock the ball out of the sky as much as possible. X is sort of the best of both worlds. We're going to get movable weight front to back, so you've got that adjustability to create higher and lower ball flights. And then we've got our Max model, which is our maximum forgiveness driver, where you can actually manipulate weight into the heel.
Okay, so there's a lot going on. So from a Cobra perspective this year, you've got, like you say, a driver for everyone, driver for every different ball flight that we can play with. So let's dive into a little bit of the technology. So I've got the Max in my hand. Now, it is very dark. There's not a lot of branding on this, which is quite cool. You've got a little bit of red in the Max, and I think is that blue there in
on the X.
On the X, and then the LS
is completely blacked out. Yeah, so that's just to call out basically each different head and sort of differentiate between each one. So in the LS head, we have like extreme aero. So basically what we've done around the back of the head is we've raised the skirt on the back of the head, which is this part of the head. Okay. So you by raising the skirt, you create extreme aero in the aero tunnel when testing. So we're seeing like swing speeds go up of sort of a few miles an hour.
Oh, really?
Which is like quite a big change when you're looking at that sort of product.
But it also looks like the smallest head.
They're actually all 460.
Okay, they're all the same.
So they're all exactly the same.
This is just designed to make you look like it's hard to hit.
Correct, yeah. But what we've got there is obviously you've got something that is extremely fast. So that is where in testing we would always start with that driver.
Okay. Even when fitting?
Even when fitting.
Really?
We'd start with that driver because that's where you're going to see maximum.
Okay, that's interesting, right? So there you go. It doesn't matter your handicap. You're saying doesn't matter handicap. Is it the maximum? The first driver, if you were in the fitting bay now, because you used to be on the road as well, you used to fit, so it's this driver. You're going straight into LS.
Straight into that driver, yeah.
Okay.
I think then over the course of a fitting, you would manipulate into.
So let's talk about this driver a little bit more then. So you've got extreme aero. What else have you got in this driver?
So the great thing about our product is everything is called out on the head. So there is little details on the head where it's called out the technology on there. So we've got PWRSHELL face, hot face, which stands for highly optimized topology, which is 15 sweet spots across the face. Surely you'll be able to hit one. So it's,
well, let's hope.
Well, let's hope we can hit one anyway. Yeah. So internally as well, we then have power bridge.
Okay.
So we've got power.
So
bridge.
this is this little bit. I'll just come up to the screen here, and I'm sure Chris will call this out a little bit. But on the bottom here, it's this little bridge that sits behind the face, right?
Correct. Yeah. So that sits internally, and it's going to sit low and close to the face. That's going to help us maximise ball speed as much as possible, and that's in all three drivers.
Okay. So that technology is across
everything.
Okay, so on top of that technology, we've obviously still got our adjustable
sleeve. So
and
we've got
what lofts have we got?
So yeah, we've got eight different loft settings. So basically in the LS heads, we'll have a 9-degree head and a 10.5 degree head. So the 9-degree head, we can get it as low as 7.5 degrees and up to 10.5 degrees. And then in the 10.5, obviously from 9 up to 12.
Brilliant.
In the X model, we'll have a 9-degree, a 10.5 and a 12-degree head.
Okay.
So again, adjustability down to as low as 7.5 and up to 13.5. And then in the Max head, through custom, we'll have a 9-degree option. And then the stock options, we'll have 10.5 and 12 as well.
Okay, ladies options?
There is ladies options. It's just one head in ladies, which is the Max style head.
Left hand?
Left hand as well, across everything.
Brilliant. So a huge amount of choice for every golfer.
For every level of golf.
shaft wise, what have we got? So there's got a couple of different shafts in here.
So shafts matching, as you called out to start with, obviously the flecks of colour on the heads. So you've got Link in, which is a UST shaft.
New.
It's brand new to Cobra for this year. Obviously it's an aftermarket shaft. We've always done that for, well, certainly since I can remember.
Yeah.
We've always done aftermarket shafts in our product. Basically the colours on the shaft match the colours on the head. We're not saying that's what you want to do, that's what you have to use. And I would always say get custom fitted on products.
Yes. So what's so good? So what's the difference in that you've got a different shaft in there?
So we've got,
what are the standard options?
So we've got a white option, a blue option, and a red option.
Literally it's the one shaft but in different colours.
In different colours. So you've got white is, let's get this the right way around, is high kick point.
Yeah.
Blue is mid kick point. Red is low kick point. So yeah, so it's designed to keep the ball lower,
moving up and down as to match the head.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so I mean, there's been a lot of talk about this product. There's been a little bit of leaking going on the internet as well, as you guys do, which is great. So I think from my perspective, having seen a lot of the product this year, this is certainly the cleanest looking product. I think from when I look down on it, I think the head shapes look typically Cobra, you know, which is nice. I don't think you've tried to reinvent the wheel there, but I think they look sharp. I think they look
good.
I'm not necessarily convinced on the alignment tool yet because I can't really see it because obviously it's completely dark. But overall, I think you've got, what's great about Cobra product is that it's a great story. It's simple to understand for the consumer and for us as fitters.
Yep.
Right, it's really simple. The test is in our next video when we put it to the test and we give you a review on actually how it performs. But James, thank you very much for your time today.
Brilliant.
There you go, guys. I hope that was helpful, showing you the new DarkSpeed from Cobra. If you like our videos, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to watch the next video, which will be when I put this thing to the test.